you a vlog, because I'm in Europe. Hi guys!
Hi.
And I'm joined by Squidy's Rule and Septimus.
I can't help but notice you did kind of a Teddy's Rule.
Teddy loser?
How you
What?
did it? You pointed, but you thought you did. Just go.
What?
Moving swiftly on. Yeah, so we've teleported Crane in. Unfortunately, during the terrible accident, she's turned into part Ewok, which is why she's dressed as she is.
You know, I'm really sensitive about my new Ewok-ness, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about it on the recording.
Ewokianness, I don't know.
I'm making words up again.
Yeah, you
Ah, the mouse is attacking me.
Oh no! Feral mice.
So
But yeah,
Are you made of cheese?
earlier today, on Twitter, we asked for questions from you guys, and we got some answers.
We got a few. Yes.
Yes.
We got
And
a
this
few.
vlog was to tell you that we got some answers to the questions. So thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!
Okay, so I've got a list here on my screen. I say my screen. That big
It's
screen
actually
thing
his TV.
over there.
It's
Yeah.
TV.
Which has a built-in webcam. Who knew? Madness. It said the NSA can watch me masturbate
Yep.
a lot.
No, probably. Actually, I don't think about it.
Alright, so the first one comes from
Fro.
Dokoku's Forever.
You could never pronounce that name. Dokakudus.
Is that an actual name? Because I'm reading it like Doku Craft and then some shit on the end.
Well, that was nice. I apologize for
Dokaku.
making fun of your name. Your name is
Dokaku. That
amazing.
sounds familiar.
It's a ton better than
Dokaku.
Septimus216.
Alright. Alright, so this question was, how did you guys come up with Delta Squid? I tell people this story all the time, and I frequently wonder whether or not I'm getting it slightly wrong.
Do you want to tell it wrong first, and I can tell you the right one?
Well, it started on a dark and lonely night.
Dark and lonely? I think you mean dark and stormy.
No, definitely lonely. I was on my own. I was in a laboratory, and I was experimenting, and I dropped some maple syrup in, and suddenly Ted popped out. It was like a weird Petri dish baby moment. And then I dropped in some... I'm not really sure what I'm adding to make you happen. Some maths.
A bald eagle.
A bald eagle and some maths, and Crane appeared.
And don't forget the chemical X.
But
Ah.
there's accidentally
No idea what
added
it was.
an extra ingredient.
Powerpuff Girls, come
Chemical
on!
squid.
That's how it happened. No, okay. Blah, 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 yakety schmackety. Crane was bullying some people on a server we were all staff on, and just filling their
He's
houses
not
with squid.
bullying.
That's how it
He's not
happened.
bullying. He started it, okay? Okay, so I...
Get
right
off
when
your
I became
phone.
Moderator, right when I became moderator, were you on your phone just then?
No, I was... Yeah, sharp. I'm terrible. Whoa. Right, see? Phone. Out of reach.
Did you just throw it on the floor?
No, I threw it on a
You're gonna be
table.
amazing for a week now. Anyway, I had first become moderator, right? On TMM. YZHD's TMM.
Sorry, what you guys can't see is out of shot. He's just gone over there to pull a wedgie out.
It was
Why would you tell them that?
not so much a wedgie, it was a repositioning.
Well, because I guarantee in the comments someone would go,
So
where
anyway,
did Ted go?
I was on the server and I just became a moderator, and I found a mushroom island, and I built a castle on the mushroom island. And I was like, this is the best castle ever. But then someone had a castle on the next mushroom island over, and they didn't appreciate that I was taking their real estate. So they came over and declared war on me. So I was like, ooh, you got it coming for you. And so I went over to the other island.
1960s Crane.
And
She's got a bunch of beer bottles on her fingers.
I threw a bunch of eggs at them. And I said they were being attacked by... What are you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Carry on.
And so I threw a bunch of eggs at them, and I said that they were being attacked by alpha chicken. And then I spawned a bunch of squids on top of their head, and I said that they were being attacked by Delta Squid, which is where the name came from. Where it got attached to us was that shortly after my becoming moderator, Sep decided he was going to host a walls tournament, and we were like, yo, we all over this. And by we, I mean Ted, Kieran, who's a friend of ours, and I. and we joined the tournament under the name Delta Squid, and we were squids on our heads, which is where it comes from on my skin. That's why I have a squid on my head.
So, if you ever saw... I don't know if we ever put it in the first few videos. We may have done.
What?
We all had squids on our head, actually.
I think we took it off literally the day before. Well, the day of, actually, because I remember talking to someone about it. I kept the squid on my head, and I was like, should I keep the squid on my head? Because it's Delta Squid, and then you guys were like, no, I'm going to put a crown on my head. No, I'm going to take the squid on my head, and I'm just going to be a bear. So, you guys are boring.
Well, I already had the crown on my head, to be fair. The squid was getting in the way of the crown. It was impaled, okay? In pain.
You merely put it out of its misery, cooked it up, had a little snack.
Calamari.
Yeah, after the Walls tournament, we, the three of us got together and decided, hey, Walls maps would be a cool thing to do. So we started building a bunch of Walls map build team, and then after people told us apparently we're funny, I don't know where they got that idea from, we decided to record the first Feed the Squid episode, and that's how Delta Squid got started on YouTube.
It was brilliant.
It was TF2 that we really started with, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the first. We recorded TF2 and we put it on our own channels.
Oh god, yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
I forgot about that. That was so god awful.
Because that's where 20 to 3 came from.
Huh?
That's where 20 to 3 came from.
Yes, it was. Oh, 20 to 3.
That was. I don't know how you thought that was so funny.
Oh no, we still have a while. Okay, I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone.
Okay. For what?
But yeah, that's what it happened.
What are we setting an alarm on your phone for?
Because in 30 minutes.
Yeah? Yeah?
My message in 30 minutes.
What is?
Alright. The new season of Breaking Bad?
No, it's 20 to 3 in 30 minutes.
Oh, it is! Sorry! I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Whatever. But yeah, that's where Delta Squid came from.
That is, yeah. That was a very long-winded answer. Okay. The next question / statement comes from our lovely friend Gar, Mr. Fig Rollin.
Gareth.
Gareth.
Oh, no.
Who's
almost a doctor.
that's...
Of
no, we're not doing this.
Compare length.
No, we're not doing this.
We're doing this.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this on camera.
Don't look.
Oh my god. You're the worst. I'm not looking.
Oh, we have to put a mild nudity warning on that now.
God.
Alright, it's away, Crane, you're fine. It's fine. You're sitting down again.
Hello, Crane.
Alright, so after that we've discovered that I'm longer but Ted's thicker.
Well, I guess we're not a children's channel anymore.
I don't think we ever were. Okay.
The question. Did you even say the question?
Compare lengths, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't even a question.
It was just a statement from him.
It was a request.
That's it.
Yeah.
Suggestion. A gargestion.
It's for some medical research he's doing.
To be fair, gargestion just sounds like indigestion from eating too many cars.
It does, yeah. That sounds about right.
Okay, moving swiftly
this is
on.
going very slowly.
From Lee Drang, the next one is it true that Ted, even though as a bear cub, you couldn't climb a tree? That doesn't even make sense.
Yes.
So you couldn't climb a tree?
I could almost climb a tree.
Almost.
Almost?
Climb trees.
I have a hard time believing that. You could barely get out of your chair. Just
True.
being honest
It's
here.
true. I climbed too many trees as a kid. Always climbing tree. Actually,
Really?
I did really like climbing trees.
Did you?
Except when they got like sappy and stuff. And then sometimes the bugs would want to go for the sap. And you'd put your hand in, it's just like, ugh, it's a lot of bugs. And then you just go off, wipe. There's something on my hand.
And this is Fiddly Book Ted. Getting sidetracked by
What is he fiddling with now? I can't even
his
see.
own hand. He's just like, what's this? What's this?
Ow, I poked myself in the eye.
Oh my gosh, you're even worse in real life than you are in our videos.
Okay, next question. Charlie, why is Ted so much more attractive than Guy? Question mark. Semicolon. Close bracket. He's just rubbing his own nipples now. Brilliant. This is what happens.
That's why we can't do vlogs.
He's not. It's
He
a
is.
lie.
He's very sexy with his
I don't know.
Assassin's Creed
I personally think that
Brotherhood shirt.
the reason I wasn't included in that question is because it's pretty apparent who of the three of us is the most attractive.
Awkward.
Yeah, my monitor just went to stand by. That was weird. I don't know if that's going to affect anything. Oh no,
It
it seems to be okay.
We're good.
Bloody hell. So, next one from Ollie. What chocolate is the best?
Milk
No.
chocolate.
No, I'm sorry.
Milk.
White chocolate. The Milky Bar Kid
chocolate. No.
is strong enough. The Milky Bar Kid, I don't
What
know.
are you-
I actually
anymore.
really liked the. They didn't have them for long. They were the Kit Kat Chunkies.
Yeah.
They had white chocolate version of it. Did they? They did. Yeah. It
They'll
was
be on eBay.
so good.
Wait, you like white chocolate? Is it? Please tell me you don't like white chocolate the most.
It is the best one.
Oh my god.
It is.
I'm like the only sane one out of the three of us.
We
How are
knew-
we surviving as a
To be
channel?
fair, if that's what you're basing that choice on, then I wonder if you are, because we all figured you were the only sane one long ago.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but I figured that maybe there's some hope for you, but I mean, like, if you don't
No.
even like milk chocolate, then I guess we can't really continue this partnership. I don't
go,
know
man.
if I can continue with Delta Squid.
Sorry, Ted's just in the corner making like massive sets of, I guess, chins by making his face go strange angles. The fuck are you doing?
What is wrong with you?
Alright, so, next question that I'm loath to fucking say from Zellish. Why is Ted the best member of @Delta_Squid?
He's not.
No, he's not.
Oh.
He's just
He's
punched
not.
himself in the
He's
side, so he's clearly not the smartest.
Yeah, but he's the best because he's
No.
he's clearly not the setter upper.
He is the taker downer.
He does.
What you don't know is that we record like 4 times as much footage as we release, except most of the time it's of him destroying things.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not riveting viewing, that's just Ted blowing up a house.
That is, to be fair, that would be quite good viewing, I think.
Yeah. And now
Don't-
since we're doing vlogs and stuff like this.
No, you're not blowing my house up.
Oh.
Alright, the next question is from Mr. Unexpected, who unexpectedly turned up at Eurogamer on Saturday night. For those that don't know, he's a mod on TMM, the server we all met on, and
Minecraft.
I still technically work with in a very loose sense these days. So he lives in the US but studying in the far north of the UK, so came all the way down and spent about 15 minutes with us, but it's still really cool to have somebody come travel that kind of distance to say hi.
It is, yeah. It is. He looks like he was traveling, just the backpack that he had on is just like proper hiking backpack.
Backpacking.
He walked all the way.
He walked across the Atlantic Ocean, that's more motivation than I have.
Yeah.
He didn't even take a plane or a bus, he was just like, well, I'm going to go.
I love the way there's an idea there that you could take a bus across the Atlantic.
I would require a road across the Atlantic.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
just go the other way.
Unless you got on a bus, which got on a boat, which, like, sailed across the ocean, and then the bus got off the boat. Then, technically, you would have been on a bus the entire time.
Very loose sense, yes.
Very loose sense.
Alright, his question was, what was your favourite moment at EG? So, Crane, what was your favourite moment at EG?
My favorite moment at EG was probably the fact that I didn't have to put up with you two idiots for an entire weekend. It was lovely. I got so much accomplished. I I did things that I couldn't do if you were here. So there's that. It was pretty nice.
Alright.
I tweeted about how lonely I was. I mean, how could I do that if you guys weren't at Eurogamer?
Alright, so I guess my favourite moment had to be it's a bit long-winded on this one.
Here we go.
It was it Friday or Saturday? It was Saturday, wasn't it? It was Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
It was
Yeah.
Saturday, because
Saturday.
it was the day Dave was in. So we were kind of mooching about in the press area.
Which is always nice.
So the press area is effectively, unless you have a press pass, you can't get in. And Ted and John, aka Wisey, were sitting on a sofa facing away from the entrance. And I'm doing this kind of pacing, spinning thing because I'm bored. But I don't
You were
really...
spinning in the middle of the press room?
He was doing ballet, pretty much.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Pirouetted.
Don't know why we don't have all the connections now.
And you sit and like a group of, I guess maybe max of about 15-year-old to 3 or 4 of them.
Four of them.
They walk past the entrance and they do a double take and then start pointing.
Actually, if I remember correctly, they all walked by except for the one with the Jake the dog hat.
Yeah.
From Adventure Time, which I've still yet to see.
Yeah, me either.
You haven't watched Adventure Time?
We don't get it over here.
What? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and so she double-taked and she pointed. And so I saw her pointing and getting excited. So I turned around to see who was behind us that was interesting.
Nobody ever is.
Nobody.
Not compared to us. And
so I'm going like... And I look back and I go, are they pointing at us, to both John and Ted? And then she holds up a bit of fan art that someone else had drawn above her head. And I look at it, and it's, for those that haven't seen it, it's the mass one of, so we're in it, Andy's in it, the guys from VG are in it, I think Wisey's in it, and there's a load of other people as well.
John wasn't in it. I got her to draw John on the back.
Oh yeah, Cheeb's in it, LD Shadow Lady, etc.
Was Cheeb in it?
Yeah, Cheeb's in it.
There were a few other, there was, I'm pretty sure the...
Is that the one that was...
Yeah, it was brilliant.
That has me upside down?
Yeah. Yes, that one.
I can't remember who was in it.
She was in that one?
I think so. Well, I know she signed it when I was standing there. And so I saw it, and I had this very camp moment where I just kind of, I was like, excitement, ran over, full on jumped, and almost squished this poor girl. She was about, I think she's either 13 or 14.
Almost is an important word there, because the difference in the story, if you hadn't used the word almost, was that it would be a story of you being escorted out of Eurogamer for assaulting a 13-year-old.
Yeah. And so I gave her a massive hug, and that's just an amazing thing. And then, of course, late Saturday night, I got a tweet from, I think it was her sister, Cartridge Eater, so one likes weapons and one likes printers, I don't know.
Could be older video games. Yeah, it was.
Oh, it might be. That would make more sense. Why did I... You can tell I work in IT. I went straight to printers. Yeah, and so she tweeted me saying thank you for making her sister smile so much. And that... It's a weird moment when you have that, but it is amazing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was my favourite moment.
It's pretty much the same as me. That's great. And signing the backpack with the fat-ass fucking Sharpie, which wasn't really that sharp.
No, it looked like it had been stabbed into people. Because apparently I'm brutal with a Sharpie, I don't know.
Yeah!
Yeah, so that was mine and Ted's. Alright, so next one, again from Mr. Unexpected. Who were you most excited to meet? So Crane, who were you most excited to meet?
At your lovely Eurogamer. Meru. Alright, just go.
There's no sound coming from you, Crane.
Crane.
So, we appear to have lost Crane. In the interim, we'll play some... What the fuck was that?
That's a good question. Well, she tries... Ooh.
I think she unplugged her headset and I was getting feedback from myself.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, after you've broken your headset.
I think it's picking up on her internal one
There
now.
we go. Okay, sorry.
Alright, so back to the question. What was your favourite moment with a Eurogamer?
What?
Moment.
Eurogamer? Oh man, it was awesome. There was
Moment.
so many panels, and I was on all the panels. Like, they needed me on all the panels. It was awesome. And then like, everyone there was excited to see me, and they even did a poll. They even did a poll, and 100% of the people at Amerigamer thought that Crate Song was the best member of Delta Squid. In answer to the question a while back, Crate Song is the correct answer. So there's that.
You say
That was my favorite
they had a
part.
poll,
Eurogamer
and just
is all of it.
picture literally a poll?
Or a little Polish man? Who
It was
really likes
actually
Crate?
Who had a
done
poll?
by Post-it notes
That's
on the wall. It was
That's-
just like, you write down your favorite member of everyone at Amerigamer, and then you stick it on the wall, and then they tally them.
I saw...
And 100% of the votes.
A part of me imagines you've got
That's
one
great.
lonely post-it note next to your computer that just has your own
Okay,
name
look.
written on it.
Okay, look, that's not important. What is important is, statistically, I was the most popular person at Amerigamer. And also the most popular member of Delta Squid that was at Amerigamer. So,
Alright, so, okay. Ted, so who were you most excited to meet?
Well, I mean, I hadn't actually met Dave and Gar and VG and all of the other gang there, so it was nice to actually go meet them. Seeing Cheeb there was a nice surprise. Wasn't really expecting that. But nice surprise. Andy, you know, really just seeing them all. And seeing fans, that's great. I mean, can't beat it. It's great.
Look, Mom, I'm famous now!
I really, really want to be able to do that. Go up to her, hey, guess what, Mother? You know, yeah, I call her Mother. Shh. You know when you said,
Mom?
You know when I said you shouldn't play games and should actually do something? Well, yeah.
Mommy, can I be famous on the YouTubes?
Fuck off. I think that's the response.
Mommy, no!
So, in my answer to that one, other than, of course, Cheeb was the only other person there I hadn't met before in Poison, has to be this ugly fuck.
Hey!
Not you, Ted.
Oh. Yeah. He's pretty ugly.
Because it's. I was nervous as shit if you've seen. Because I don't know what order this is going to go out in, to be honest. Because we've got all the clips and shit from EG anyway that we took. I was nervous as hell picking him up from the airport. Because it's really surreal that someone who I've just effectively spent almost the last. I think I've known you for over a year now on the internet.
Over a year. Since July of last year.
See, that's.
Because that was Kingslayer of.
Gar
versus
Tree.
Tree.
Oh God, yeah.
That Kingslayer, that was when you joined TMN, where Ted and I were already there.
Yeah.
I was already there. You joined. I believe at that time Crane was a mod.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did a mod about
I
a
had
week.
become a mod. Yeah, I was a mod in May, I think.
Oh, okay.
After the little while there, John was just talking to all of us. You want to be a mod? Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so it's weird in the sense it's a different thing from the fact that, of course, I've met John twice. Oh, well, this is the third time I've met him in real life, really. The same with most of the rest of them, because, of course, I was at EG last year, and we all went to GamuCon together and stuff. And I see, like, WD5K outside of YouTube maybe once a month or so.
I swear he was going to rape him as soon as he saw him at EG there. We were standing in line for Call of Duty Ghosts. Ghosts?
Yeah,
just Ghosts there. And Jamie comes along. He crawls underneath the line there and just jumps on him. And I believe he started to pelvically thrust.
Me and Jamie have a
Crawled under what?
So you know you get the dividers in queues,
That's it.
right?
Yeah.
So I basically skipped under that, and even before I got fully under, I'd like pounced like a zergling or something.
I thought he meant line like the actual queue, like he would crawl between people's legs. It was.
There were surprisingly not a lot of people at that time.
It was literally about an hour before afternoon tickets were open to entry, so it was dying. But yeah, I don't know what the question was anymore. I forgot. But yeah, so this.
What are you most excited about?
Oh yeah, so it was literally because it's different, I guess, to see somebody fly the other side of the frickin' world to come to this and live in my house for a week.
Driving next time. I don't like planes. Not fun.
We'll move on from that.
Alright.
Again from Mr. Unexpected. What is your favourite colour? Crane? What could your favourite colour be?
I think that I know it's kind of difficult to tell, given that my Twitter banner and background and skin and new skin are all such different colors.
It's like an Oompa Loompa.
I was going with Avatar more.
Huh?
She's so tall. We were discussing, because you said your skin, and we do like, and he goes like an Oompa Loompa, and I'm thinking more of Avatar, because you're so tall.
Oh, a Navi.
That's the bugger.
An avatar.
Navi.
Master of all 4 Minecraft servers. No, it's blue. In case you haven't been able to pick that up yet.
What shade of blue?
What shade of blue? Like the blue that Lapis is, like a really rich blue color.
Royal blue.
Royal blue.
Royal.
Like a
Thick
dark, like
color.
yeah, like a royal blue.
So the same kind of colour if you stab the queen, it bleeds, right?
Exactly.
Oh, okay,
blood?
that's not how it works, but sure.
Damn it!
We're not going to find out, though.
No, I hope not. Oh god. Alright, Ted, favourite colour?
Ooh. I mean, for a while, mine was actually. I did like green. It was nice, but
Green is almost the right answer.
almost the right answer.
Green is almost the right answer. Just a little bit less yellow, and you would have been there.
But going along with my name there, Teddy's and stuff. They kind of had red go with them, and I've always been a fan of red. Red's got a lot of. I believe it's got the most shades any other color or any color has at all. I heard it. Actually, it was an art class that I learned that. But it's good. Specifically, I like Scarlet. 1, it sounds cool. 2, apparently
She's a Zerg player.
there's a Zerg player who is Canadian and really good. That's all I got, actually.
And 3, because people like 3 numbers.
Yeah, 3.
It's a magic number!
3 just for me to hold up another finger.
Wow. Okay.
His fingers... Yeah, never mind.
I don't have a favourite colour.
What?
You need a favorite color.
I don't. It's
That's
weird.
the
How about that
whip-out
color?
answer, dude.
What colour?
That color.
Colours is one of my... you can't point at that, because that's every colour. Mong.
Literally neon cat.
Yeah. I honestly don't. And people look at me really oddly when I say that, but I have no particular preference in coloration whatsoever. If anything, it's probably #0000000.
That's like
So
pink.
black.
Pink?
But no, I literally don't have a favourite colour. It's weird, I guess.
I like how you had to
Such a
hashtag
weirdo.
that just for the specific color code.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying black. I got a 0, 0,
His
0,
IT
0,
is
0.
showing.
Apparently you hit a keyboard like that.
Next question from Raiden. If you had one superpower, what would it be? Ted, go!
I would totally change into animals. just
Alright, guys, that's funny because we know that that's going to be Crane's answer because she is literally a weirdo. So he's doing that to be an arse.
Ted's a weirdo for taking my superpower.
No, I've actually thought about this far more than I probably should have. I've thought, what would it be like to be able to fly, whether it be with having physical wings or just being able to levitate and go, which would be cool. You fly. You don't have to drive a car, depending on how fast you can go and whatever it is.
Imagine if
go
you could
everywhere.
fly, but you could only travel at 0.1 miles an hour.
That'd be shit. I'd walk. And then I'd get tired and just be like, fuck it.
As you suddenly fly into a meat grinder or something.
Be bouncing around like...
Remember, kids, don't sleep and fly. It's really bad for you.
Apparently. I've thought about some sort of elemental type thing. Fire, earth, water. Probably particularly more fond of water, as water goes with ice. A lot of diversity with water.
I love how this is probably the most in-depth, actually normal answer he's ever given it. That and you mix that with...
That's because it sounds remarkably like an answer that I would give, Ted.
Hold on a minute, so I have partially stolen a bit. Actually, it's all been from...
Yeah. Alright, Crane, your answer.
Wait! Then we move into the telekinetics. Whether it's telekinesis?
We're doing Q&A, not reading a novel, Ted.
Or mind read. I would actually really like to mind read just to screw with people. Like, legitimately screw with
you've
them.
got to be very careful there, because some of the stuff that goes on up here is not healthy.
Yeah, but I don't want your head.
We already know
It's
it goes
already
on your
pumped.
head because it comes straight out your mouth.
Shh. But just to mess with them, it'd be great. Knowing, God.
Would you be that guy that would do horrible party tricks in the corner to try to get friends? And...
I am that guy. I did learn some magic tricks with cards. There's still one that I really want to get. It's the multiplying bottles trick. You would like it. You multiply wine bottles. Start with one in a glass and 2 tubes. That's all you got. You'll end up with about 15 bottles. It's pretty great. I know, I vaguely know how to do it, but I can't.
I'm not sure whether he's saying I'd like it because it's a cool magic trick, or I'd like it because I drink too much.
I think he's insinuating that you're drunk.
I'll leave you guys to just...
Guys, leave a comment if you want Ted to do a magic show.
That would be amazing! You just doing a magic show and then a dove coming out and shitting on you.
I like how it's an integral part of him doing a magic show. So there has to be one pigeon that's pissed off with him enough that it poops on his head.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's alright. What were we talking about again?
Superpowers. Crane, superpower.
Gee, I wonder what hers is gonna be.
You're such a horrible person, Ted. So, my superpower. Let me tell you about my superpower. If I had superpowers, I would probably
Would you throw fire?
Fuck off, Ted. I'm gonna cut you.
I know.
Oh my god. Get into a freaking Q&A. I would probably, as Ted had pointed out earlier... I can't believe you. I would probably have the ability to change into animals.
And why is that, Crane?
It's such a versatile ability. Like, you can do so much with that. Like, it's just vague enough that you could do some really awesome things. Like, it's like, you're really bored one day, and it's like... Or, like, you're really lazy, and you're like, I want to get to X. And then you're just like, I'm a falcon, and then you fly there.
But, what if you were able to just physically change, but, you still weren't able to communicate with these animals? So they'd see you and you'd be like, hey, what's up? And you'd be like, eh?
I'd be like, potato, eel,
Diddly-dee, potato.
Oh, Gar's here.
Oh, Gar! Gar! Hey, how's it
Gar's
going?
also in Europe with me.
Potato!
Gar lives in Europe, Crane.
Yeah, Gar is here in Europe.
Well done. Well done.
Yep. Am I lying?
No, you're
No.
brain.
That's such a terrible joke, and it's never gonna end.
We use it probably
Also-
once a day.
Yeah, it's really sad. You guys should stage an intervention for us because it's getting pretty desperate. But the other thing that I would probably do is water, because water bending is pretty awesome. And now it just sounds like I'm copying you because, oh my gosh, Ted,
You're just having a down.
You'd be like Cora. Cora, is
I
it?
don't know. I've never watched it.
Well, you're Pooey. She would know. Cora, it's Cora, right?
yeah, Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, her whole...
Are you
Water!
Sure it's
Yes.
I just think he's having a fit of some kind over here.
You seem remarkably calm for him having a fit.
Well, let's just say I don't really care. Just his face looks like he's going to cry. He's like, oh, fuck. Okay, mine. I have two, kind of, if I can. Am I allowed two?
I've said
Sure,
two,
let's go
Ted
for
said
it.
8.
Sweet.
I think I said like 3 or 4, so...
Okay, first one is I do want the ability to throw fire.
Gee, I wonder if we saw that coming or not.
Yeah. But no, because it's just imagine it going and pulling a fireball and then just throwing it.
Yo, I have a feeling you wouldn't just throw it. You just light it in your hand, light a cigarette, and that would be it. That's all you would
yeah,
use
because
it
that
for.
would be
just
amazing. Just imagine going.
You would get a fireball and then you would light a cigarette and then you would throw the cigarette.
Yep. And I'll ask backwards with a grenade. But no, not for the normal reasons, but because I get really annoyed when I walk down the street and there's like litter and there's rubbish on the floor. But not annoyed enough that I want to pick it up and save the environment, but annoyed enough that I want the power to throw fire, so I can throw fire at it and set fire to it, and then it's not really a problem anymore.
What if it was like plastic? Then it's...
What if it was an aluminum can and you just made a melted aluminum mess on the ground?
That's not my problem. I've done my bit.
It's
See, someone else has to come
By
around now.
attaching it permanently to the asphalt.
The man that has the ability to pull metal... Oh, no, shit. Aluminum's not alimetic. Magnetic. Jesus Christ.
Well, it can be now.
Sweet. We've got
This
the aluminum...
just in. 3 YouTubers have discovered the alumetic properties of aluminum.
The alumetic properties.
Right, and the other one...
Making up all the words.
Because I'm something of a massive pervert, would be the ability to be invisible.
You know what? When you say pervert, it makes me think X-ray vision.
No X-ray vision, just the ability to be invisible and wander into ladies' locker rooms.
Yeah.
You would be the worst superhero ever.
I would probably be a supervillain, I'm not gonna lie.
There's a comic book. I can't remember.
Just the one?
Yeah, just
one.
one comic
Just
book.
a single comic book in all of existence.
No, it was... I can't remember what it was called for the life of me. But some guy came down to some teenage kid, and he had a contract to get him superpower. It was supposed to be the power over gravity, and when he went to go sign it, there was a smudge on it. So rather than gravity, he got the power of gravy. You laugh, but I'm absolutely serious.
See, that would be brilliant, just going and shooting gravy out of the nipple.
This is a
Why
legitimate comic
specific?
book.
Never mind. No, guys, guess what?
What? It's 20 to
Time
3! No, I don't have the effort in me right now.
It doesn't work anymore.
I'll do it myself. Hey, Crane, what time is it? 20 to 3. Why do you ask? When did that happen? About a minute ago.
Fuck's sake! Oh, that should not make me laugh.
Success! You have no idea how long I've waited to do that. I haven't been able to do it in like 6 months. And by 6 months, I mean like 6 days. But anyway, back to the actual Q&A.
Alright, I've only got one question left. That is, what is Ted like in real life?
Just like in videos, but less like a bear.
I feel
But he's actually there.
I'm
Now
not-
you gotta use something that rhymes with there and bear.
and he
Go.
makes me stare. into my own soul and wish I could rip it in part. No, so...
Whoa, now!
I know, that is
She snaps.
It's really... Stop playing with my house keys. Okay,
It's a Nyan cat on it.
Yeah, no. He is really liking videos, except I don't have Crane here to help me keep control of him.
I feel like she'd be there with, like, a stick to just hit me in the back of the head.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's sort of how it should go.
You would be on like one of those children's leashes, and I would just be following you around. And whenever you went to pick something up, I would just like tug on it and be like, "No, bad Ted."
I think we should go as far as getting him a shock collar.
Would you have it for when I barked?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, like... Oh, just him being here, he just fiddles with stuff all the time. So I can leave... Everything in my house has moved about 3 inches where he's gone... and then put it down again. Everything. He took a pack of my cigarettes, put it inside an empty pack of cigarettes upside down, and then taped it closed.
I didn't actually tape that one closed. What I did is I took out all the cigarettes. You had the,
Foil.
Yeah, the foil, that's it, in there. So I had the foil on top, so you'd have to remove the foil to get the cigarettes out.
Mm.
And then I took that entire package, shoved it into an empty box. I didn't tape it up there. And then you finally caught on to that and had to rip the empty box open just to get to your cigarettes. About, what, not even an hour later, I got the package again and put tape around it.
Since then, they haven't left my side.
That's true.
So I don't trust him. The other thing was he was fiddling so much with a set of throwing knives I've got that he managed to cut himself.
You're throwing knives?
Yeah, I have throwing knives.
He does.
Black carbon
Is it
steel.
to protect you from Ted?
I just want to point out these things are dull, pretty freaking dull as shit. And
he's still managed to cut himself.
Little slit of white film.
It's impressive. What other weird stuff have you done since you've been here?
Incessively fiddle with coins.
Yeah, so if anybody, and there's literally anybody, so John stayed here this weekend, Bun stayed here for 2 days this weekend, Andy stayed for 1 night. And of course there's my housemate. Anytime we left any coins around, they'd come back sweaty. Because he would fiddle with them for like 3 hours.
I fiddled with a good 2 pence at the after party on, what's it? Saturday night there. The entire time we were at the pub, which, God, how long were we there?
From 7 o'clock until about midnight.
Fuck me, that was a long time.
Yeah.
That entire time I spent just spinning 2 pence coin around on my finger. And I didn't drop it until it was probably around 11 o'clock. Where I was starting to try to roll it through my fingers, and I dropped it, and I didn't even bother trying to look for it, just immediately pulled another one out of my wallet and started spinning that one.
He's a child, he's a giant child. I'm surrounded by giant child's head. I kept trying to convince Dave Chaos to let me borrow a set of his son's child reins to put on him for the weekend, so I could just keep hold of him. But I feel that would be sort of like a husky, you know, if I'd just go mush and he'd run off and I'd be dragged away.
I had a husky.
No, you wouldn't even say mush. You would say mush and you would just sit there, but if you said anything else, he would run off and drag you behind him.
Yeah.
Stay!
That's what it'd be like.
Pretty much.
And we're actually now, unfortunately, out of questions.
No more questions. For Mel.
You guys got any other questions? Write them down. We might do something like this again.
It might be
something
something
whenever.
Might be more complicated. I have to get 2 laptops, one for Ted, one for Craig. Ted's, I'm going to see if I can borrow a dress from my housemate to put around something so it looks like Ted's wearing a dress. And Crane can be, I don't know. I'll find something stupid for her.
Use some Guild Wars 2 swag that she didn't get.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate you guys. Okay? Do you know how much hatred I have boiling in me? Because you got Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1 and ArenaNet stuff and I didn't. And that you talked to people from ArenaNet and I didn't. Do you know how influential ArenaNet has been on my career choice? And how much I love ArenaNet?
Here.
Do you have any idea?
Guild Wars 2.
I've got a massive t-shirt upstairs with Guild Wars 2 on it, Craig.
I got 2.
I don't know if she's frozen or she's just staring at us blankly from the same position, willing us to die.
Maybe a little bit of both.
I wish I had that superpower. Can I change my answer? Can we change our answers?
No, too late. We passed the question. But back to Write down. Well, probably by the time this comes out, the comments are gonna be fucking over there. YouTube changing its layout every day.
We'll probably tweet before we plan to do another one of these. So save your questions.
Well, I mean, we're coming up to 2K subs pretty soon.
Oh yeah, we're almost at 2,000 subs.
Well,
thanks so much, guys.
At this point,
that's like crazy. That's crazy talk.
I don't know what we're at. Crane, quickly look that up. At this point,
we're at
We'll just
at
wait.
like 1740 or something.
No, we're more than that now.
We're over 18.
We are?
Yeah.
Wow, when was the last time I looked? Apparently a while ago. We are at 1857. So yeah, we're just over 100 away. We're 143 steps away. That's crazy.
We're gonna have to do
Crazy
something
generous.
about that.
We'll kill all the subs. That's the way that sounded. We're almost 143 away from 2K. We can't let this happen. Murder.
We might have to.
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm bursting for a wee wee, to be honest, guys. Let's wrap this up so I can have a pee.
I don't think we should.
I hate you.
Let's wrap it up and picturing actually going around with wrappings around us.
No.
Suddenly stuck here.
Alright, guys, but yeah, this was Ted in the UK.
Ted.
Bye, Crane.
Okay.
Oh, I think the ruse has been given away. It's not really Crane.
Don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
a laptop. What is this madness?
Let me. You guys just talk. Let me see if I can help Crane here. CPR.
Hang on.
You're good.
I'm totally real. I had a slate malfunction in my travels to Europe.
Don't look at her. I'll distract you.
And I hit my head and turned into Skype.
Hello.
Is she ready?
Oh, she's okay. Look at her. Look at her. She's fine.
Hi.
If I can.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Again.
Woo.
She's brilliant. You've come back
Hi.
for an outro.
Yay!
Ooh.
I'm back. I can't see you guys, but that doesn't matter because I don't want to look at you anyway. Alright.
Well, that was
So, are we ready for an
She's
outro?
blind. Oh my god. Yes.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, everybody! If you like this video, please leave a like and a favorite and a subscribe and consider joining our Squiddy family, which has almost reached 2,000 and that's crazy! So, thanks you guys so much for watching.
Alright.
Like for like, crane for crane.
I love that. Champion of life. Oh.
And, see you guys later!
Bye, guys!